Hey, welcome back again to my new video guys. This is Sampath. You're watching Sampath SamFX YouTube channel, and this is the voltage version 1 official Android 12 version, and I am running here CPU throttling test from last 6 minutes. You can check it out. It's really good. The performance is really good in this ROM. And if you're first time to this channel, hit down the subscribe down below and also allow the bell notification by pressing the bell icon. And if you like the video, give it a like. And this is how the performance and CPU throttling test in this ROM. If I come back, as you can see, this is a voltage version 1.0 official on Android 12, and as you can see, this is Android 12 voltage OS version 1 official and October 5th latest security patch, and kernel used here is Azure these Daemons plus the latest kernel. It's also October 12th build, and this is the build number and the build date. As you can see, the Android 12 here you get this new, as you can see, this is the Android 12 logo and the Easter egg. And I also shown the CPU throttling test. And coming to like Geekbench scores here in this ROM, you get single score as 493 and the multi score is 1376, and this is the kernel used. I already explained. And one, unfortunately, we are getting here DRM Info L3 certifications. Do note that guys, it's L3, it's not L1. The OTT applications, you might not get HD content in this ROM. And coming to dialer, many people ask about this. Let me dial into this. As you can see, you get native video call support in this ROM, which is available. And let's see, is there any call recording feature? No, here you don't get any call recording feature in this ROM. That's how the dialer, and these all the quick settings panel. You can add and change. Only limited amount of settings are given in the quick settings panel, and all the toggles are working fine. And from here you can power on or even lock down, even restart and emergency. The settings, you get network and internet basic things. You get private DNS also, and connected devices you get like this. And in the app settings, you can change some of the default apps, also see unused apps from here, and also special app access and screen time from certain app. And notifications, you get app notification history, conversations, bubbles are also given in this ROM. And device and app notification locks and sensitive. And guys, I have tested many Android 12 ROMs in previous 1 week. There are many like 7 to 10 ROMs are came. I just added and flashed the ROM, but I did not made a video because I was waiting like this kind of ROM which is really good. It's really stable enough and also official one. That's why I am trying to make this video. If you like the video, give it a like. I will be motivated to make similar kind of videos. I hope you guys understand this. And you get hide silent notification in status bar, allow notifications using, and notification dot on app icon. Plenty of options, you can check it out. And coming to like battery settings, here also I was amazed to see the battery life is also good. I have just used a hour, but still it's really good. I kept for charging a little bit to make this video, but still the battery life is really good in this ROM. I was surprised after this Android 12 I might be getting lower battery, I thought, but that is not the case. It's really good. And coming to like storage, it's okay. And sound settings, you get like this. And flashing is also very important guys. Don't make mistakes. Read the information in the Telegram. Wherever you download the file, read the information before flashing any ROM. Not this ROM have flashed with that instructions given, and I had never faced any problems. Even the Flame G apps which are included in their information, I downloaded that same thing, hence I did not face any problem. And these are the settings. You can enable or disable the touch vibration and even some of the sound settings. The sound settings and display settings, you get brightness level and adaptive brightness. The automatic brightness is there. In the lock screen settings, you get all these things. And dark theme is also given, and font size display. Let me enable the dark theme. As you can see, it's look like this, the dark theme even in the quick settings panel, and there's the settings panel. You got like this. Let me come back again. As you can see, it's really good. The pitch black condition is finally implemented in Android 12. Previously what I was saying, like the ported ROMs, always this will be going to like something dark gray type, which is I don't like. Anyhow, I want to tell you that I have told font size you can adjust from here, and display size night light feature is also given. As you can see, it's little bit dimmer than what you see. That's it. And screensaver, tap to wake is there. Double tap anywhere on the screen to wake device, not to sleep the device, but that's how it is. And coming to like wallpaper and style sections, here there is no wallpapers pre-installed in this ROM. You need to manually install any app or Google wallpapers, you can install it out. And dark theme and themed icons and app grid size is also given. In that way it's fine. Accessibility menu, this is one thing I was always speaking about. Accessibility menu, which is really important for me. Do comment down below all you guys use this. And here, as you can see, there is no accessibility menu. They missed adding the accessibility menu. If you guys know, do comment down below. I may be wrong, but here there is no option of accessibility menu to enable from like this. It might get the options, but here it's not available. Text and size, everything is given, and extra dim feature is there, and dark theme is also you can enable or disable from here. But the main thing, accessibility menu, is missing from this ROM. Do note this, guys. And security options, you get fingerprint unlock, face unlock is still missing. It's Android 12 only, but the stock type ROMs, mostly this Pixel experience, they don't have face unlock, but you will get a smart lock like this. You can choose it from this one. It's not an actual face unlock. And let me show you this fingerprint unlock. I already set it out. Let me enable the sound here. As you can see, it's fast. It's fast. You can definitely try it out as a daily driver. There's a voltage version 1.0 and all the basic things are working fine, and location also working fine. I use little bit of maps, and also passwords and accounts and digital well-being, everything is working fine. And these all systems, you get this gesture settings also, 3-button navigation. If you want, you can go to traditional way of navigation. It's already 3-button only. The gesture navigation is also given. There is no this gesture bar length, you can't increase in this ROM. That's how the stock Android 12 Pixel experience ROMs also do, but I had a hope that it has to change that, but it's not the case. Let's hope the upcoming builds or any other ROMs we can see the changes. And this is how the ROM is. It's really good. You can definitely try it out. As you can see, the multi apps, and here is the home screen, and even you can take the screenshot from here. You can't select that. Some of the features are missing, but still it's really stable enough, and everywhere it's showing as a, for example, again I will show you. As you can see, it's recognized as Redmi Note 7 Pro, which is really good because it's not a ported ROM. It's an official voltage 1.0 on this Redmi Note 7 Pro, and all the MyJio application, WhatsApp, and even the Google Pay is also working fine because the safety net status get passed by default. No need to worry on that. All the payment apps are working fine, and I am using here GFX tool. By using that, if I open the game, if I enable it to 60 fps, then I will get 60 fps in the game. If you want, you can use Smooth Plus Ultra also, but this how you want to make 60 fps gameplay. Anyhow, this display doesn't support 90 fps, all you guys know. And coming to like game settings, as you can see the graphics here, I have enabled smooth plus extreme, even HDR extreme also you can play, but recommended is to play in smooth and extreme. I have played one TDM, it's really good. And this is how the voltage version 1.0. if I had forget to mention it out, I'll be adding in some other videos. And this is how the ROM, do mention down below in the comment section, you are free to comment down. And this camera application is Snapdragon one. If you want, you can use any Gcam ports. I also downloaded one. And this is how the ROM performance, everything is working fine in this ROM, no problem. As you can see, you can clear all the apps from here, it's really good. And RAM management was also very good. And this so, and coming to widgets, I tried to check out whether this clock widget, as you can see, this is there. If you want, you can use this, the one highlighting feature of the Android 12. And thank you for watching, guys. If you like the video, don't forget to share this kind of videos among your friends who are using Redmi Note 7 Pro and also interested in this kind of custom ROMs. Share among them. And also if you like the video, give it a like. And thank you for watching, guys. See you in another interesting video. Until that, keep smiling. Bye bye for now.